Imagine this, I find a wrecked ship, tow it back to my hangar, repair it and upgrade it, and then sell it to another player. That's my dream gameplay loop for Star Citizen. But is it just a dream? Or could Star Citizen 1.0 make it possible?
Let's tell everyone the marker. This is what it is, Star Citizen 1.0. When we hit this, this is what we consider we're ready to go wide. Everybody in the world can get in.
Today we're diving deep into CitizenCon 2954's presentation to find out if this dream gameplay loop of running a ship restoration business in Star Citizen will be possible when 1.0 releases. Together we'll explore how salvage and crafting could shape the game's economy, from guilds to blueprints, and even a few surprises that have me excited and one that left me a bit let down. Stick around to see if the verse can really become a place where we turn wrecks to riches. So what does my dream gameplay loop look like in Star Citizen? Let me paint the picture. I would own a business in the verse. I've named it Thrusters and Dust Custom Craft. I'll leave a link to our org in the video description. Imagine something like Pimp My Ride or Counting Cars, but set in the future. If you recall those shows, each episode told a story of an old vehicle being restored. The big reveals were always the most exciting part. I'd start with a base, a workshop and a hangar built for transforming forgotten ships into treasures. I'd acquire wrecks by scouting around in deep space, the thrill of finding a derelict ship just waiting for new life. I'd tow it back to my workshop, where the real work begins, patching up the hull, replacing damaged parts, upgrading components, and giving it a fresh coat of paint for style. Then I'd list it in my shop, waiting for the right buyer, someone looking for a ship with character and a story. Now let's dig into what could make this dream a reality in Star Citizen 1.0. Guilds and skills will play a huge part. Guilds aren't just for missions, they're for earning blueprints, the kind that will allow us to craft, upgrade, and truly own our creations. To start down this path, we need to join the United Resource Workers Guild. But here's where it gets challenging. To master ship restoration, we can't just stick to one role. We'll need to take on multiple skills. If I want to turn ship restoration into a real business, I've got to learn a whole stack of skills. For starters, I need to be a repair technician, handling hull repairs and fixing every scratch, dent, and burn mark so the ship actually looks like it belongs in the sky again. Then there's the salvager role, scraping hulls, pulling valuable components, and breaking down wrecks for raw materials. Everything we strip has a purpose, whether it's getting used in the next rebuild or sold off for credits. But salvage is just the start. To bring ships home, I need to become a breakdown engineer, putting that Argo SRV to work, hauling wrecks and moving heavy components without making a bigger mess. Once I've got the ship back in the shop, the real magic begins. That's where being a crafter comes in. Not just fixing ships, but actually building new components or even entire ships from scratch. I imagine restoring a wreck and then upgrading it with top-tier custom-built parts before flipping it for a solid profit. And none of this works without a proper base of operations. That's where the builder role comes in, setting up a real shop, installing the heavy-duty equipment, and making sure that everything's in place to turn forgotten wrecks into fully restored ships. So yeah, it's not just about knowing how to salvage, it's about mastering every step in the process, from hauling in wrecks to selling a ship that's as good as or better than new. Guilds and crafting blueprints could bring a new layer to our roles, making every ship restoration project a personal investment and a mark of expertise. From scavenging parts to fabricating elite upgrades, Thrusters and Dust Custom Craft might just be one major update away from reality. But let's talk about those two takeaways from CitizenCon. The exciting surprise, guilds and crafting blueprints could revolutionize Star Citizen, allowing players to customize ships and components with depth, creativity, and purpose. The letdown, the larger loops like full-scale repair systems and player-run shops may still be many years away. But hey, that's just my take. What about you? If Star Citizen 1.0 really opens the doors to full ship restoration, where do you see yourself in all this? Salvager? Builder? Maybe the guy flipping ships for a fortune? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're into this kind of deep dive on Star Citizen, hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started, and I can't wait to see where all this goes.